Sagittarius North Node through the houses with Feliciana Soul. Let's get started. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the first house? You're not here to overthink who you are. Past lives had you shape-shifting, always explaining, always talking, never deciding. You knew everything except your truth. But now, it's about bold identity, choosing a path that feels like freedom, walking in purpose even when it doesn't make sense to anyone else. You didn't come here to debate who you are. You came here to live it loud with no apology. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the second house? You're not here to question your worth every 5 minutes. Past lives had you explaining your value to people who couldn't see it. You knew how to talk about abundance, but not how to trust it. But now, it's about faith in what you bring. Building wealth with purpose. Grounding your gifts in a bigger vision. You didn't come here to collect receipts. You came to own your value and explain it with soul. Comment below with the gift that you keep trying to prove, and I'll tell you what spiritual truth it's tied to. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the third house? You're not here to talk circles around your truth. Past lives had you stuck in the details, chasing facts, playing it clever, avoiding the bigger picture. You sounded smart, but stayed lost. Now, it's about speaking with direction, tapping into divine wisdom, not just information. Your words are meant to guide, not just impress. You didn't come here to sound deep. You came to lead with truth and light the path. Comment below with the truth you've been afraid to say with certainty. I'll tell you what soul expansion it's holding back. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the fourth house? You're not here to stay mentally busy, but emotionally unrooted. Past lives had you talking through your pain, distracting yourself with noise, but never feeling safe in you. You learn how to think, not how to trust. Now, it's about emotional truth. Building a home inside yourself that's rooted in belief, not in fear. You didn't come here to explain your feelings. You came to live in them and expand from them. Comment below with the feeling that you've been intellectualizing. I'll tell you what soul truth is trying to come through it. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the fifth house? You're not here to play small or second guess your joy. Past lives had you blending in, keeping it cute, cracking jokes just to cover up how deep you really are. You entertained but never expressed. But now it's about living out loud, creating from soul, taking up spiritual space, and not apologizing for your fire. You didn't come here to be liked. You came here to ignite joy and shine from the inside out. Comment below with one way that you've dimmed your light. I'll tell you what kind of soul fire is waiting to break through. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the sixth house? You're not here to chase ideas. You're here to live the mission. Past lives had you stuck in your head, doing a little bit of everything, but committing to nothing. Busy, talkative, but ungrounded. But now, it's about spiritual discipline, routine that expands you, turning daily tasks into sacred rituals. You're not meant to talk about purpose. You came here to embody it every damn day. Comment below with the one thing that you've been avoiding, and I'll tell you how it's blocking your divine alignment. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the seventh house? You're not here to collect people. You're here to build sacred union. Past lives had you entertaining everybody, talking to everybody, but connecting to nobody. Surface level charm, no soul deep bond. But now, it's about purpose-led partnerships. People who expand you, and truth that feels like home. You're not meant for situationships and small talk. You came to experience divine connection and be met soul to soul. You're not meant for situationships and small talk. You came here to experience divine connection and be met soul to soul. Comment below with one pattern that you keep repeating in love, and I'll tell you what soul contract it's trying to burn off. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the 8th house? You came here to trust the unseen. Past lives had you stuck in your head, explaining everything and avoiding real surrender. You stayed where it was safe, surface, and logical. But now, it's about the mysteries, spiritual death and rebirth. Trusting your soul when nothing makes sense. You're not meant to understand everything. You're meant to transform through it. Your power shows up when you stop talking and start trusting. Comment below with what mystery or fear you've been avoiding. I'll show you how it's a part of your rebirth path. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the 9th house? You came here to live what you know. Past lives had you talking smart, collecting facts, but avoiding wisdom. You stayed local, mentally, and spiritually. Now, it's about truth that expands you, leaving your comfort zone, following your soul's curiosity across lifetimes. You're not meant to gossip about God. You came here to walk with the divine. Your soul came to teach through lived truth, not just talk. Comment below with the truth that you've been afraid to live, and I'll tell you how it's trying to set you free. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the 10th house? You came here to lead with vision. Past lives had you hustling small talk and short-term goals. You knew a little bit about everything, but never stood on your truth. Now, it's about legacy, building something bigger than your name, taking divine risk because your mission requires it. You're not meant to be liked. You came to be remembered. This is soul-led leadership on your terms for God's purpose. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the 11th house? You came to dream bigger than your block. Past lives had you talking in circles, playing it safe in small groups. You fit in, but your vision shrank. But now, it's about building soul tribe, not just friends. Speaking your truth in rooms that shift the future. You're not meant to gossip with the crowd. You came to guide them with vision. Your soul expands when you dream for the collective, not just for yourself. Comment below with one big vision that you've kept to yourself, and I'll show you how it's meant to change the world. Do you have Sagittarius North Node in the 12th house? You came here to surrender the overthinking. Past lives had you busy with facts, talking through your pain, overanalyzing your wounds. You knew everything, but trusted nothing. Now it's about walking in faith and tuning into divine silence, letting spirit speak louder than logic. You're not meant to process everything. You came to release it. Your soul grows when you trust what can't be proven. Comment below with one thing you've been trying to figure out, and I'll tell you what your soul already knows.